Hello everybody! Welcome to Bahay Aralan. For this video, we will be talking about adverbs of intensity. Let us start this off by knowing the meaning of adverbs of intensity. Adverbs of intensity are used to tell the degree of something or how intense or extreme something is. As adverbs, they modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. For example, Joe is nervous. This sentence has no adverb of intensity. So, we do not know how nervous Joe is or the intensity of his nervousness. Right? Now, let us try to add an adverb of intensity to this sentence for us to see the difference. Joe is extremely nervous. In this sentence, by using the adverb of intensity, which is extremely, we already have an idea of how nervous or to what extent Joe is nervous. We can now somehow imagine Joe's facial reaction or how anxious he is, because the adverb extremely makes it more specific, right? And it modifies the adjective nervous. Let us add another adverb of intensity to it. Joe is slightly nervous. The adverb of intensity used here is slightly. With the help of this adverb, we can say that the intensity of Joe's nervousness is less and does not affect his feelings much. Right? And again, it modifies the adjective nervous. So, have you noticed how adverbs of intensity make the meanings of sentences different or more specific?
Yes, sir!
They help us know to what extent or the degree or the level of something, right? Now, let us see if you can find the adverbs of intensity in the following sentences. Okay, let's start. My grandmother was terribly grumpy this morning. It is terribly. It tells how grumpy or to what extent was the grumpiness of my grandmother. Terribly means the same as very or extremely. It modifies the adjective grumpy. Is it clear? Next, Kian is rather good at shooting the ball. The adverb of intensity in this sentence is rather. Rather means moderately. It tells how good Kian is at shooting the ball. And it modifies the adjective good. Okay? Next. Lisa is too young to get a job. The answer is too. It tells that Lisa is extremely young, so she is not yet qualified to work, right? It modifies the adjective young. Another one. I am really shocked by his response to my question. The adverb of intensity in this sentence is really. It tells how extremely shocked I am, or to what extent I am shocked by his response. And it modifies the adjective shocked. Okay? How about this? Fitz is absolutely excited to claim his prize. It is absolutely. It tells the intensity of excitement he feels to claim his prize. It modifies the adjective excited. Next, the manager is completely aware of the customer's concerns. The answer is completely. It tells to what extent the manager is aware of the concerns, and it modifies the adjective aware. Another item. The market is fairly close to our house. The adverb of intensity in this sentence is fairly. It means moderately. It modifies the adjective close or near. Next, she shared an incredibly inspiring story. It is incredibly. It also means extremely. It modifies the adjective inspiring. Another one. The engineer is deeply committed to his work. The adverb of intensity here is deeply. It modifies the adjective committed. Another item. I don't think he is qualified enough for the position. It is enough. Yes, it can also be used as an adverb. It modifies the adjective qualified. How about this? This place is quite hot. The adverb of intensity is quite. It modifies the adjective hot. Next, the arena was filled with people pretty quickly. It is pretty. Pretty here is used as an adverb of intensity, which means moderately or fairly. And in this sentence, it modifies another adverb, which is quickly. Okay? Another one. The artist's parents believe it is almost impossible to make a living from his paintings alone. The answer is almost. It modifies the adjective impossible. Next, the auditor presented the data somewhat questionably. The adverb of intensity in this sentence is somewhat. It means the same as slightly, and it modifies the adverb questionably. Easy, isn't it? Another one. I am totally grateful for your support and generosity. The answer is totally, and it modifies the adjective grateful. How about this? Besh is a little afraid of going inside the dark room. It is a little. It means slightly or not much, and it modifies the adjective afraid. Last one. The writings on the wall are barely visible. The adverb of intensity in this sentence is barely. It means almost not or hardly. And in this sentence, it modifies the adjective visible. Easy, isn't it? That said, that would be all for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.